What's up, YouTube? This is X79. Alright, guys. As you can see, I'm here on the official Konami Banlist page. We are exactly 1 month away from next no sooner than list, so we should not be getting a new banlist activated before this date. Now, Konami has released lists before this date, but they haven't gone active until after, so just be wary that maybe late June to early to mid-July is when we probably will be seeing the next ban list being dropped. For that matter, I've been going through a lot of the top decks of this meta, and I think I've come up with a pretty good solid list that can actually deal with issues as well as prevent other decks from becoming issues down the road. Alright, so without further ado, we're going to start off with our band section, or my band section, and that's going to be, first card up is going to be Guard Dragon LP. Guard Dragon LP, I can tell you right now, can special summon any dragon type monster from hand or deck to the field to Link Monsters Point 2. And to be very honest, when you're summoning a monster of a particular type without restrictions of level, negating their effects, or even battle position, it becomes a major issue in my opinion. With that being said, Dragon Link over in OCG did actually get this card banned, and I think since Dragon Link is top deck in the current meta, it's going to do the same thing here in the TCG, so buy Guard Dragon LP. Now, prank kits have been gaining a lot of steam in the metagame lately, and to be very honest, I've looked through pretty much every single card of this deck, and to be honest, prank kits Doodle 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 is the best card to actually hit, in my opinion. You don't want to hit Mew Mew because that's pretty much taking the combo away from the deck and it'll kill the deck altogether. By taking away Doodoo Doodoo Doodle, you're basically forcing the Prankate players to hard draw their spell and trap support for the deck. I think that's pretty much fair. The deck is still playable. They just have to turn a hard draw their spell and traps. And the next card that should be going to 0 is going to be this card, Red Eyes Fusion. The issue, banning this card is to help deal with the issue of Dragoon. I don't feel banning Predaplant for the Anaconda is fair because it basically punishes other fusion-based decks for one particular monster. Not only that, but we also have Tournament Pack 16 coming out on June 10th, as well as Battles of Legends coming out later this year, and I got a feeling that Konami might sneak Dragoon into one of those sets for reprints, or they can even do both. That being said, Red Eyes Fusion will basically take this possibility of Dragoon in pretty much any deck and remove it, primarily because then all the other fusion spells that are out there require the monsters to be either in hand or on field to be utilized. So, yeah. Red Eyes Fusion to 0. Reprint Dragoon, and then you can ban Dragoon and bring this card back, and that'll be fine. So that's it for my ban section. LP, Doodle Doodle, and Red Eyes Fusion all going to 0. We're going to hit into the limits, and we're going to be going into Striker Dragon. The primary reason why I hit Striker Dragon is because most Dragon Link decks utilize 2 to 3 copies of this card during a combo string. Only giving them one card might be a very interesting way to actually help rein in the combo, and maybe evolve the deck a little bit further. You're not going to take the combo away from the deck completely, but you are going to at least take one major resource extender away from them. So that's the reason why I say you put this card to 1. Next card that should go into 1 is going to be Orcus Harp Horror. To be very honest, I don't see Orcus doing anything even with this card at 1. I think Orcus has been pretty much power crept out of the metagame. So, with that being said, putting this card down to 1 wouldn't be the end of the world. Alright? And it'll give Orcus players a little extra something to use. Okay? Next up for limits is going to be Magical Meltdown. I know it's semi-limited over in OCG, but I got a feeling this card is going to 1 here in the TCG. Field spells have been getting more powerful and powerful as the time has gone on. This card searches on its activation, and then it protects fusion monsters from having their summon negated, which can be an issue with dealing with invoked engine decks. Putting this card on the one and basically making players rely more on their Alistair searches, I think that's the best way to go with the engine. Okay, and that's it for the limit section. Striker Dragon, Har, and Magic of Meltdown all go to 1. On to the semi-limits. We're going to first one off is Called by the Grave. To be very honest, I think this hit was too premature. I think TCG Konami thought we were going to be getting the Cross Designator in the Ice Barrier Structure deck, and that's the reason why they put this card down to 1 to help sell that card. Unfortunately, we never got that card in the Structure deck, and we have no clue when that card's coming out. The way I see it, if TCG Konami considers this card at 3 too powerful, and 1, it really hurts a lot of rogue decks that really need a card like this in their deck, I strongly suggest follow the OCG and put this card at 2. I think 2 would be a fine thing. It'll give rogue decks the ability to compete against graveyard-based meta decks, and just give them the tools to actually out those decks a little bit more. Varying the meta is something I actually like, and in this card at 2, it should be there the entire time. Now, there is one deck that's kind of on the rise, and that's the Zodiac Tri-Brigade deck. So because that deck is on the rise, and it's going to pretty much be the top meta deck for the next format once we get the next booster set, Fire Fermenting Tanky should go down to at least 1, just to help bring the deck in. You don't want to kill, it's not going to kill a deck, but it's definitely going to be allowing you to, Konami to at least regulate the deck and allow the decks not to be so reliant on this particular field spell. Multiple copies can power boost monsters, even by 200 can be problematic for particular decks. So definitely this is something I wouldn't want to have multiple copies of moving forward. All right, next up, Salamangreat Circle. To be honest, Salamangreats in the OCG with this card or 2 are doing nothing. It will be the same thing here in the TCG. They'll do nothing with 2 copies. I mean, Salamangreats don't really do that much that are so unfair. They just do things consistently turn after turn after turn. So they play the resource game, give them an extra consistency piece, not that bad of an idea. So with that being said, we're going to be doing Call by the Grave to 2, Fire Formation 10 to do, and Salamangreat Circle to 2, and that'll be it for the semi-limits moving forward. Going to the unlimits, there's only one card I see coming off the list, and that's Dynamite Knight, the True Draco Fighter. To be very honest, when we have pretty much all the True Draco and True King trap cards unlimited, this guy should be unlimited as well. I don't see the need to keep this guy at 1. Give the True Draco deck more bodies to play with, and to be very honest, I seriously don't think it's going to do all that much. Alright, guys, that is my list of predictions for the upcoming July 1st, 2021 ban list, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you guys think I missed any cards on this list, let me know down in the comment section below. Love to hear your opinions about things. As always, check out the description box below. Find the invite link to my Discord server. Join the conversation. We'll love to have you. Check out the links to my affiliates, tcgplayer.com, as well as sidedeckversus.com. Great resources for any Yu-Gi-Oh player. Follow me on social media, and guys, until next time, peace.